What is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 10 of Two Wheel Nation. Live stream every Saturday night, Saturday afternoon, I should say, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Thanks for everybody who's already dropped in. Appreciate it. So last week we talked about who I think we can expect to see based on historical precedents. Dirty passes and takeouts in the 450 class. So, seems only fair that we talk about the same thing in the 250 class. Again, totally based on historical precedent. Well, we got 8 concurrent views or 2 likes. So, if you don't mind, man, hit that thumbs up. That really helps out the stream and the channel. Appreciate it. Before we hit the main topic, though, real quick piece of news. Shane McElrath got another preseason injury. This happens every year with Supercross. Shane. He's got a grade 3 AC separation in his right shoulder. So I know exactly what the dude's going through because I have 2 of those, one in each shoulder. So separated 5 years apart. I know exactly what he's feeling. So he'll get a late start to the season, but I was kind of looking forward to see how he rides the 450. He's been in the 250 class for a good many years, so it would have been cool to see him line up on the gate at round 1 fully healthy, but I think he'll probably miss, I don't know if he'll miss all 3 races at Houston, but he's going to miss probably at least the first one. Good news is somebody commented on last week's video, or last week's live stream, that Dylan Ferrandis is going to line up at round 1, so that's going to be exciting to see how he's doing on the 450. I'm curious to see if he'll ride as aggressive against Tomac and Barsha and Cooper Webb and all those guys. And just excited to see where his speed is against those guys too. So along that, since we're talking about Dylan Ferrandis, it's a good segue into the first rider that I'm going to pick for some down and dirty takeouts, and that is Christian Craig. So, Christian Craig, I never really thought of him as just like a dirty rider. I don't really think he is, but he he can throw down with the best of them. So take a quick look at this clip. This is qualifying session. All right. It's a qualifying session from, I don't know if it was 2019 or 2018. But I think the story is Craig was trying to put in a heater lap for qualifying. Jeremy Martin maybe doing the same thing. Not really sure what led up to this clip I'm about to show you, but it is absolutely brutal what Christian Craig does to Jeremy Martin. And maybe there's more to this story. Maybe these 2 guys have some beef that hasn't made its way around social media. But again, this is like a season or 2 ago. And let's take a look. So that's Christian Craig up on the inside. That's Jeremy Martin up high on the top of the berm. Now watch Jeremy Martin fly off the track. And look at the way he lands on the ground. He lands on his back, and it just looks absolutely brutal. Oh, my God. That was it just looked horrifically bad. Now, he ended up being okay. I can't remember if he ended up racing that night or if he came the next week or what. But, wow. And then watch Christian Craig, man. He starts to roll that little double right there. Let's take one more look at this. Off goes Jeremy Martin. Oh, God, that just looks so bad. Now, look at Christian Craig. He's just kind of like nonchalantly coasting over this first little single jump, and he just looks over at Martin. It's wow. I mean, I don't know what got under Christian Craig's skin that particular night, but he just went in there to punt him off the track and was 100 and probably 20% successful. I don't know if he intended it to be that bad or not, but he didn't ride over there and say sorry or nothing. He's just looking over at him, laying on the ground like, damn, dude, sucks to be you. Sucks to be you. Hey, what's up, Prairie Boy? How you doing, man? Oh, man. We got 9 people in the house, 3 likes. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, moving on. While we're talking about Christian Craig, so last week when we talked about dirty 450 riders, of course, Dylan Ferrandis is going to be on that list. And I don't know if it's fair to call him dirty, but I don't think he has dirty intentions. I think Barsha used to have dirty intentions, but certainly at a minimum, he is overly aggressive, Dylan Ferrandis. So let's take a look at this. This is earlier in the 2020, or I don't remember when it was. I think it was early in 2020 season. We talked about Ferrandis and the way he took out Christian Craig. So I can't remember if I've seen this before, but if I have, I completely forgot about it. This is Christian Craig's brother, who's the team manager for Dylan Ferrandis' team, or at least last year. I don't know if he still is. But take a look at this interview with Jim Hawley.
The Star Racing Yamaha team, Monster Energy, last weekend, a little bit of a hard one for you. What I mean by that is, your rider, Dylan Ferrandis, got into it with your brother, Christian Craig. Everything's good?
Yeah, no, of course, everything's good. It's racing, Of course, I'm Christian's brother, but, my job is here to support my riders on Star Racing. So, yeah, it's always a tough predicament when I even just racing situations, it's hard to watch my riders pass him or him pass my riders. It's who do you root for? But when it comes down to it, this is my job and this is my career and this is my team. So, yeah, I have to fight 100% for my boys, my team.
It's racing.
So they don't have the same last name. So I'm guessing he's Christian's brother-in-law still. Don't know how tight they are, but that's got to suck, man. Like, his rider took out his brother-in-law. I don't know. It's just weird dynamics. I don't know how you manage those emotions. He probably wanted to punch Dylan initially, at least. Okay. Yeah, moving on. So, I think my next pick for people that are going to throw down some dirty passes, it's got to be Austin Forkner. So, this first clip is between Austin Forkner and Jett Lawrence. Okay, so the Lawrence brothers, Jett and Hunter, they were rookies in 2020. And Forkner and Jett, they really get into this next clip here. Let's take a look at it. So look at Jett Lawrence. He's got the red bike. He's got the yellow gear. He goes outside. And, oh, my goodness, man. That was just so calculated. So Forkner was on the Kawasaki. He comes in on 83, Jett Lawrence. Take a look at this. Lovely slow-mo. That was about as perfect of a takeout as you could do. Rear wheel right on the front wheel. Lawrence goes down. Now take a look at this. This next piece here is going to be a little bit later in the same race. Okay, there they are, the same two dudes. Jett Lawrence catches up to Austin Forkner later in the race, and you know what's coming. Same turn. Now, personally, I thought that Jett could have cleaned him out, and he didn't. He didn't take him out too bad. He just kind of bumped him and blocked him and took the real estate away from him. I mean, it was a fairly clean pass, I was expecting him to just punt him into the atmosphere. Take a look at this other angle. This is kind of funny. Watch Austin Forkner's leg. We're going to get one more look at it. Here it is right here. As he comes in and hits him, Forkner pushes his fork guard with his leg. What the heck is that going to do, dude? Oh, man. Forkner is a tool. He just is a tool. I thought that last year he would have matured a little bit and kept things a little bit cleaner and stayed away from these pissing battles that he always gets into. And it seems like every year it's somebody new. And it's kind of sad because he gets really good starts. He's really fast. He's not always the fastest, but he's usually up front. And it's a pretty potent combination. He does really good sprint laps, right out of the gate. He throws down really fast laps, builds a lead, and then just kind of chills and maintains. But he always gets into these battles with these dudes, and it's every year it's somebody new, and I just don't understand it. He rarely can get through a season without these kinds of battles and just just emotions. Dude's he's got to be just like a really emotional rider, and he makes decisions with his heart instead of his head. And that's why he's 3 or 4 years in and still no championship on one of the best teams in the 250 class. I don't think that's going to change, man. So this next clip is Forkner again. Let's take another one. Let's take another look. And this one is, I think it's the same race. Might have been the same race. I can't remember. But this is Forkner bumping into Dylan Ferendis. Now, he don't have to worry about Dylan Ferendis this year because Ferendis has moved up to the 450 class. And Forkner has stayed behind in the 250 class, trying to capture that ever-elusive championship. So let's take a look at this, man. Oh, kaboom. So there's a couple more views in slow motion and at different camera angles. So let's take a look. Here's slow motion from the same view. And he just comes right up the inside, gives him a little love tap, gives him a little look behind. Like, what is that about, man? Here we go. Here's another good angle. Oh, man, he hits him pretty good from that angle. And then he, looks over at him like, how you doing, man? Oh, come on, Austin Forkner. Oh, man, there's just so many Austin Forkner clips out on the internet. It's too easy. This last one. So I don't know the full story behind this next clip, but it's Austin Forkner again with Jett Lawrence's brother, Hunter. And this is in qualifying. This isn't during a race, right? And I think what led up to the clip I'm about to show you is that Austin Forkner popped an attitude with Hunter Lawrence. I think the story is Forkner was on a heater lap. He was trying to put in a good qualifying time, and he came up on Hunter, and I think maybe he felt like Hunter slowed him down a little bit, and he lost time and didn't get as good of a qualifying position. And if I remember correctly, I think I actually saw this before, but I couldn't find a clip for the stream tonight. But he does something like he rides up next to Hunter and roosts him and just dumps the clutch and gives it lots of gas, and immediately after that is what happens. So take a look at this. Oh my goodness. I mean, I don't even think Hunter had any intention of being able to ride. Like, he went into the corner knowing that they were both going to go down. Check it out right here. Oh yeah, he just parks his bike in front of him. I really think that Hunter had absolutely no expectation of riding away from that. He's just like, you know what, dude? You're a punk. And he just went in there and just, we're both going down, but I'm okay with it. I think that's what his attitude was. All right. My next pick for dirty passing is RJ Hampshire. So this is, again, from the 2020 season, the coronavirus season. And, I love it when they put these flat turns. So right now we're looking at Chase Sexton passing RJ Hampshire. Chase Sexton's on the red bike, and he just blitzes right past RJ Hampshire through the whoops. Beautiful, clean pass, no contact. Let's keep watching. Look at that. I mean, that was just textbook. And that's what I like about Chase Sexton is he's so much faster than everybody else. He can make clean passes. He doesn't need to bump people. But on this particular night, right here, we've got a nice flat turn. There's just nothing to put your wheels against in this turn. You're just essentially like a flat track, and that makes it really difficult to hit the inside because there's always some kind of obstacle coming off of this flat turn. So it makes for a lot of entertainment, but it's got to just suck for the riders because you have to leave the door open a little bit in order to get the bike lined up, turned, and get a decent run at whatever the next obstacle is. And so this happens so often. But watch RJ Hampshire. He's on the white bike, the Husqvarna on the inside, Chase Sexton on the Honda, taking probably a normal line so he can get a drive for what comes after this turn. But watch RJ. Boom. Oh, man. And I mean, it's a main event. This is one of those triple crown races. And so they have 3 main events. This was main event number 1. But I mean, he just went in there and just cleans him out. I mean, this wasn't for the championship. This was just one of 3 main events that particular night. And I'm telling you, yeah, that's the thumbnail for the stream tonight right there. Oh, my goodness. I really think these are at least my top picks for dirty riding. We're going to see more of this kind of stuff. Now, Chase Sexton's moved up to the 450 class, but there's plenty of new rookies. Some of them are going to be fast. I'm not sure who's riding which coast, so I don't know if the Lawrence brothers and Forkner are going to be on the same coast racing against each other, or I don't know how that's going to play out. I haven't seen anything as far as which riders are on which coast. So leave a comment down below if you know the answer. I'd love to see at least one Lawrence brother with Austin Forkner on the same coast. I think if I was Honda, I would want to split up the Lawrence brothers, just because you're going to get a better chance of winning and maybe even a championship. That'd be my plan, but damn, make sure that one of the Lawrence brothers is racing against Forkner. Oh my goodness. So that's it, man. That's the stream tonight, people. Thanks for dropping in. Man, I appreciate it tremendously. So if you haven't already, man, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button. Appreciate it a lot. And we'll see you guys in the next stream, Saturday night, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Hopefully we'll see you guys there. And if I don't, it's all good, man. Have a good rest of your weekend. Keep the rubber side down. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.